Hi, my name is Mark Silver and I'm a resident at White Hawk Ecovillage. Welcome to upstate New York in March. Lovely, beautiful weather as you can see. And I thought that you might want to understand how we do projects here. One of the projects that's currently in motion right now is this acre that we're going to be turning into hazelnut hedges. We want to plant eventually several hundred trees here, and an acre of hazelnuts is a resilient crop. It tends to do well in drought, in flood, in all the kinds of things we can expect with our changing climate situation. And we're really excited, and so we've been putting in the fence posts, as you can see, getting ready to put in the fencing so that it can be protected from all the critters that live around here and the trees don't get all nibbled down to nothing. But talking about projects, there are a few community projects that have to do with infrastructure, like our water system or our septic system, where the whole community takes responsibility and we all turn out for work parties. But what we've kind of come to the conclusion as our own community, and I know some communities do this different, other communities may do this differently, but is that community-wide projects can be really hard to organize and keep in motion, and especially as we're growing. We've just had our 9th house complete and a few months ago, and we could have anywhere from 2 to 5 new homes being built in this next year, and we'll eventually have 30, and that's a lot of households to plan projects around. And so what we've decided is that when we create a project here, when somebody has the idea for a project, they go through a consensus process with the community, which is very efficient. We really spent several months honing our consensus process, and I don't want to go into that now because it can be a little, that's not what we're talking about today, but it's really efficient and can be fun. It was fun for me with this project. And then if somebody does have this project idea and they take it through the consensus process, then they're the project lead and they kind of quote unquote own the project. And they will benefit primarily from the project if that's who's putting in the work and the effort. In every project that uses community land, there's always some aspect that will be shared with the larger community. There's nothing where someone will just entirely use private land, community land for private purposes with no sharing. But what happens is that everyone who's interested in the project can then be invited to participate. That's what I did. I said, oh, I want to do these hazelnuts. Who wants to participate? And I've got a good double handful of people that were excited to jump in and contribute money, contribute labor, contribute skills at different quantities and levels and time participation. And so that's how we move projects forward. And that's how these hazelnuts are being built. That I'm the organizer, I'm the lead for this particular project. Other people have other projects. And yet there's a lot of participation from the community, but it's not a community project, so it doesn't get bogged down in trying to force participation from people that aren't interested, that they're not into it. And that is cool. For me, that's one of the things I love about White Hawk is that we have this combination of real community participation and care, and yet there's a lot of choice, there's a lot of individual flow and initiative that there's room for. So I hope this has been interesting for you. I'm sure we'll be talking more about the hazelnuts as the project comes to fruition. And yeah, I hope that you come by and visit us sometime at White Hawk. We love to have visitors. Take care.